I'm so sorry. Why'd you punch my girlfriend?
I didn't. She
You have it on camera.
Ever wondered what happens when Karens go completely out of control? From public meltdowns to outrageous demands, these wild encounters are becoming more common by the day. Let's dive into some jaw-dropping moments where Karens take things to a whole new level. Have you ever found yourself watching a viral video of someone in a public place yelling at a store clerk, refusing to follow simple rules, or making an outrageous demand, and thought, why are they acting like that? This is where the idea of the Karen comes into play, a term that's become widely recognized and often used to describe someone who often behaves in an entitled, rude, or downright unreasonable way in public. But what exactly does it mean when we call someone a Karen, and what makes people behave this way, seemingly without any control over their actions? The term Karen has its roots in internet culture, emerging from online memes and jokes about certain kinds of behavior. Over time, it became a label for people, particularly middle-aged white women, who appear to believe that rules don't apply to them. The Karen is someone who feels empowered to demand to speak to the manager over the smallest of inconveniences, or tries to assert control in public situations even when it's not appropriate. In most extreme cases, Karen moments are marked by loud, sometimes aggressive outbursts, often caught on camera, that go viral online, bringing both ridicule and serious consequences for the individuals involved. But how did Karen evolve from just a funny internet meme to a full-blown social phenomenon? While the name itself might seem random, it reflects a deeper stereotype that resonated with many people. This stereotype portrays someone who is privileged, sometimes unaware of that privilege, and who reacts poorly when things don't go their way. It's about more than just a bad day. It's about a belief, conscious or not, that they deserve better treatment than others, and this belief can sometimes manifest in public outbursts that leave people scratching their heads and asking, what the heck on earth is going on? One of the key examples that brought the Karen label into mainstream was the 2020 incident in Central Park, where Amy Cooper, dubbed Central Park Karen, called the police on a black man who asked her to leash her dog, which was required in that area. Her exaggerated response, falsely claiming she was being threatened, was recorded, went viral, and opened up a larger conversation about privilege, race, and entitlement. This and many other similar incidents show how the Karen phenomenon isn't just about bad customer service moments. It often taps into much bigger issues like social privilege and how people react to being told no or being asked to follow rules. So why do people act like Karens, you ask? What makes someone feel entitled to behave in such an unruly way, especially in public spaces where their actions are likely to be seen and judged by others? The answer isn't simple, but it comes to a combination of factors: psychological, social, and cultural. On top of that, many Karens seem to lack self-awareness. They might not even realize how unreasonable or irrational their behavior appears to others. From their point of view, they're simply standing up for their rights or making sure they get what they believe they're owed. During the COVID-19 pandemic, for example, there were countless videos of people refusing to wear masks, shouting about their personal freedoms being violated. These individuals, many of whom were labeled Karens, genuinely believed they were in the right, even as they endangered others around them by ignoring public health guidelines. Stress also plays a huge role in these public meltdowns. Modern life is stressful. Long work hours, family pressures, financial worries, it can all add up. And when someone's on the edge, even a small inconvenience like slow service or a long line at the grocery store can tip them over into what we now call a Karen moment. Think about road rage as an analogy. Many of us have felt that burst of frustration when stuck in traffic or cut off by another driver. It's the same with these Karen incidents. It's a moment of irrational anger fueled by stress, privilege, and the belief that things should be going differently for them. So what exactly makes a situation cross the line from a simple complaint to an out-of-control Karen moment? These situations often follow a predictable pattern of escalation. It might start with a calm request like asking for a refund or speaking to the manager. What kinds of places tend to spark these Karen moments? Interestingly, These incidents often happen in spaces where people are already stressed or frustrated, places like grocery stores, fast food restaurants, airports, and customer service desks. These are all environments where people are trying to get things done quickly and efficiently, and when things go wrong or when people feel they're not being treated the way they expect, tempers can flare. Long wait times, poor service, or strict rules like those in place during the pandemic are common triggers. And of course, in today's consumer-driven culture where the customer is often seen as, quote, always right, some people feel even more empowered to complain loudly or demand special treatment. But Karen behavior isn't just limited to public places like stores or restaurants. It also happens in more private spaces like neighborhoods or even online communities. Homeowners associations, for instance, can be a breeding ground for conflicts between neighbors where entitled individuals might feel the need to enforce their own standards on everyone around them. The anonymity of the internet can also encourage Karen-like behavior where people feel emboldened to act or speak in ways they wouldn't in person. One of the reasons this behavior has become so widely recognized is the role of social media. In the past, these types of incidents might have gone unnoticed by anyone outside the immediate situation. But now, with smartphones and platforms like YouTube and TikTok, these moments are often caught on camera and shared with the world. As these videos go viral, they reinforce the Karen stereotype, bringing both ridicule and sometimes serious consequences for those involved, such as job loss, public shaming, or even legal action. So what can we do to reduce these types of confrontations? How can society prevent these public meltdowns before they actually happen? One key approach is to foster better communication and empathy in public spaces. Businesses, for example, can train their employees in de-escalation techniques, helping them manage difficult customers in a calm and professional manner before things get out of hand. It's also important for individuals to practice self-awareness, as in checking their own entitlement and considering how their actions affect others around them. Sometimes it's simply a matter of pausing and asking yourself, is this really worth getting upset about before lashing out? Finally, what are the long-term effects of these Karen moments, both for the people involved and society as a whole? For the individual labeled as a Karen, the consequences can be severe. In many cases, the viral nature of these videos leads to public shaming, job loss, or even legal troubles. Beyond the immediate fallout, these moments can tarnish someone's reputation for a long time. On a broader level, these incidents can harm the public's trust in businesses, service workers, and even in each other. When we see these viral videos, it can make us more cynical or wary of interacting with others in public spaces, knowing that any conflict could quickly escalate into a viral spectacle. The Karen phenomenon is about more than just a meme or a funny internet trend. It taps into deep societal issues of privilege, entitlement, and the stress that comes with modern life. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of our latest updates from now on. Do let us know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and we'll catch you guys later in another video.